going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. It is Friday, January 31st, 2025, TGIF. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for interacting with us, showing some love, and listening to our podcast on a daily basis as you show us some love as we cover NFL, MLB, NBA, college basketball, men's and women's, WNBA. We always have all the sports updates for you, ladies and gentlemen, throughout the daily basis. So again, thank you for interacting with us and showing some love. And again, this is your host, Joseph Hadid, ladies and gentlemen, as we cover all your sports updates that you need to know throughout the daily basis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over what transpired in sports this past week. And we're going to start off with some NFL coverage here for you. 5 quarterbacks, ladies and gentlemen, on the list who need fresh starts in the year 2025. With Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets being possibly one of them. And will it be best for everyone that he does move on and that the New York Jets start on a fresh, clean slate? Let's get right to it. First one on the list, Kirk Cousins. And we all know what happened with Cousins. Once the lofty dreams of success in Atlanta, his time with the Falcons came to an abrupt end when his performance no longer met the minimum standard for a starting quarterback on a team making a late season playoff push. Rookie Michael Penix Jr. played well enough in his place to make it clear to every onlooker that it is time to proceed with the youngster and find a way out of Cousins' deal. Pretty much for all other teams that are looking to pursue a quarterback this upcoming offseason. Sure, the Falcons have said they'd be fine with keeping Cousins as a backup, but his $40 million cap number for 2025, that means per over the cap, sure is a hefty cost for a veteran insurance option. And Rodgers, ladies and gentlemen, again, I've spent plenty of digital space documenting Rodgers' consideration of his uncertain future, including Rodgers offering to mentor the Jets' next quarterback, while also admitting that would rely almost solely on whether the Jets still want him. I'll make the decision for the New York new regime of general manager Darren Moogie and coach Aaron Glenn. Rip the bandage off now and move forward without Rodgers. That's pretty much everybody's feedback in New York. They want to start off a clean slate, and they want Aaron Rodgers to go find a different team next season. Will that happen? Of course, we'll find out. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll keep you up to date if anything changes. It's going to be an interesting NFL offseason, that's for sure. All right, Justin Fields, ladies and gentlemen, again, will Justin Fields stay? Will he go? Will Russell Wilson stay, or will he go? Let's get right into it. Steelers owner Art Rooney II said Monday he expects his team to sign one of their 2 starters from 2024. If we're relying on an on-field production from this season, Pittsburgh is likely leaning toward Russell Wilson. That means Fields will be seeking employment elsewhere. And frankly, he deserves a chance to battle for a starting job. So we'll see what happens with that, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll keep an eye on that as well. All right, Gardner Minshew, ladies and gentlemen, Minshew earned his opportunity in Las Vegas by proving he could keep a team afloat when he was forced to replace Anthony Richardson in Indianapolis in 2023. His inability to avoid crushing mistakes ultimately cost him his job in Las Vegas, though he'd likely have played even less had Aiden O'Connell not been injured. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. The Browns maintain a particular fascination with the UCLA product in his first 2 years, handing him starts in both seasons. Out of the necessity and seemingly preparing him to replace Deshaun Watson in right before Watson suffered a season-ending Achilles injury What we learned from DTR's 2024 experience, though, was that he needs much more time in order to handle the speed of the NFL game. All right, let's shift over to some NHL hockey news. Hockey innovation competition is helping the NHL grow its game. The challenge for any business is finding ways to attract new customers. For the NHL, it is no different. And the best way of growing the game is to connect to the next generation of fans. So the NHL and the NHL Pennsylvania Association, actually the Partnership Association, partnered to host the 2024-2025 Industry Growth Fund Hockey Innovation competition, focused on the outcome-based investing using a pitch-style competition to engage with the next generation of hockey fans and entrepreneurs. Students across Ontario universities and colleges were invited to create innovative, sustainable, and scalable solutions to increase participation and fandom for future growth of hockey, for a chance to earn a scholarship towards future tuition costs. So again, the NHL and the NHL Player Association, again, they partnered to host the 2024-2025 Industry Growth Fund Hockey Innovation Competition. So, so pretty good stuff there, huh? All right, let's shift over, ladies and gentlemen, to some Major League Baseball news. Mets could offer a $330 to $340 million deal to Pete Alonso if he decides to make a homecoming. Even though New York Mets owner Stephen Cohen has made it clear from his side that the team has already moved forward. They moved forward from Pete Alonso. They haven't completely given up. As said in his statement, the Mets are always considering Alonso re-signing if things get streamlined in the future. MLB Insider sheds light on Pete Alonso's major struggle getting back to the Mets. However, even if Pete Alonso decides to come back to the Mets, his signing would not be easy, and there might be a major toll on his salary expectations. MLB Insider Andy Martino felt the same in his recent report on Tuesday, in which he claimed that Alonso's salary bracket would shrink to $330 to $340 million. All right, let's shift over to some NBA news. San Antonio Spurs' Victor Wembanyama makes the NBA All-Star debut. Victor Wembanyama has officially been named to his first NBA All-Star team. With the All-Star team debut, he added another accolade to his rookie season. The San Antonio Spurs star player joins a group of 6 first-time All-Stars selected as reserves. Wembanyama's selection comes amid an impressive debut season, where his gameplay and dominance have captivated fans and analysts alike. Despite the Spurs' struggles, his individual performance has been impossible to ignore, earning him a well-deserved spot among the league's elite. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on next week's recorded podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe, share it out, let everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about for your daily sports notifications and updates throughout the daily basis. Sports family, take care of each other. Have yourself a great weekend, and we will see you next Friday. Bye-bye for now.